wife in the cab with me today. Hope my grandpa will make it at some point today. He hasn't got to ride shelling corn yet. Got the whole family here. Everybody's been here watching. Love it, y'all. What life's all about, family and friends. Well, we found a decent corn. Hey guys, welcome back. Here it is the next day. Jack and I are here in our international dump truck. We're waiting on the air to build up in this truck. For those of you who may not know, this truck has air brakes. Where like your regular car, your regular pickup truck has what they call hydraulic brakes, which uses fluid to make your brakes work. This one uses air. Just like if you had an air compressor in your shop, you know, just regular old air. Builds it up to about 120 psi, give or take. Overnight, our truck leaks down some, so we have to let that air pressure build up. It has to be to at least 60 psi for us to be able to release the parking brake. Y'all can see that down there. We're about 90 right now, so the parking brake will release. If you don't have air though, that brake will not release. So we're heading back over here to the Low Place farm. We're going to shell corn this evening and see what we can get done. I'm really hoping maybe we can get corn done tomorrow. It's kind of my hope. If we can do that, then we're going to try to jump on beans really soon. So we don't want them getting too dry. So it's going to be a busy couple weeks, or at least busy couple days. Jack's here in the truck with me. Coleman's down getting my 30-20 in the bush hog. Gonna start bush hogging. So we're gonna get at it and get something done this evening. I'll catch y'all shortly here when we get to the combine. We've already shelled one combine load. I can't really get y'all a whole lot of footage because y'all can see. Y'all can't see, and neither can I. This is some tough conditions of shelling right here. I can't see the snoots at all. And this corn is short. Y'all can see over there, this corn ain't 6 foot tall. The drought really hurt it. Yields, the monitor's close. The yields are decent though. I mean, they're well over 100 for the most part. Not too shabby. My grandpa over there in the white car, he loves watching. This corn here really struggled with that drought. And luckily it didn't hit it during pollination, or at least towards the end of pollination, but it really hurt it. I mean, y'all can see this corn is mighty short. Places it's pretty decent. I mean, this right here is making 40 bushels an acre. It's a big old area right up through here that's completely drowned out, and I'm gonna have a heck of a mess of pigweed next year. Come in and sprayed it with a sprayer later on once I realized how bad the situation was, but by that point it was already growed up in a mess. But it stayed so wet out here after we planted it, and then it turned off real dry. I never actually went over the top of this corn and sprayed it. The only chemicals this corn has ever had on it was pre-emergent before we sprayed or before we planted. And I mean, y'all can look up through there between the rows. It's clean. I'm honestly surprised it's as clean as it is, considering it never had any chemicals after the corn was planted. Everything was pre-emerged. I'm happy that it's as clean as it is, but you know, it is what it is. The corn just ain't good this year. But we're gonna get it behind our belt and hope for a better year next year. About already got a half of a hopper load here, and Coleman's just now took off with the truck, so I know I'm gonna be waiting, so I'm not in any big hurry. Well, we're full. About to have some side corn. These John Deeres here don't get cab corn, they get side corn. It comes over the sides. Pretty ugly. But we're getting it off the field, and that's what I'm worried about. Let's walk out here. I mean, this ain't a good part of the field, but that's a pretty daggum good looking ear. And I mean, we're getting a little bit of weeds here down the center, but not much. Considering this hasn't had any herbicide and the corn was this short, you get into spots like this, it's what kills you. I mean, you know, there's an ear there, it just ain't great. Some of it's starting to sprout. It's just a mess. What a year. What a year. That's all I'm gonna say. Hopefully next year's a better one. That's all we can hope for, right? Something else. The old 643 grain header and the John Deere 6620 though, doing a good job. Couldn't ask for much better. Anybody else stop and pick up any cobs they see fall off? I don't like losing any money. We've already lost enough this year. If it wasn't for the deer corn, me selling everything as deer corn, I'd probably be sweating it a little bit. Doing a little bush hogging while Coleman is going to unload the truck. Combine's full, so instead of me sitting here doing nothing, might as well get on here and push off a little bit. Get y'all a little taste of this side of stuff. Coleman's got his GoPro, but I don't know if he'll film anything or not. Hopefully he will. Looks a whole lot better. Coleman has made it back. What it weigh? What it weigh?
35.4.
35.4. All right, guys, it's Saturday now. I think it's October the 11th or 12th, I believe. Today we're going to get back. We're going to try. My hope is to try to get the corn crop finished here at the Low Place Farm, And I'm hoping to get switched over to beans and start trying some of the beans over there on the Johnson Farm Road, our new land. But let's get this thing greased up here. I've got my Milwaukee 20 volt grease gun, or 18 volt, sorry. Let's get this thing greased up. Well, he's loaded. Got a lot of people coming this morning getting corn and wheat. So we didn't get him fully loaded, but he's gonna go weigh it, and that way he can meet a customer. We'll go over here. We've got, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 more passes, maybe a few more across here. This corn right here in the middle sucks. It's about 4 foot tall, 3 foot tall, and crappy. But while he is going to take that truck, I'm gonna run over here. We got another 4 acre patch. I'm gonna go ahead and get cut around it. That'll take me a little bit longer. But by the time he goes and weighs that load and then gets back and empties it and takes care of those customers, I'll be needing a truck. So I'm not gonna be in any hurry. I'm just gonna take my time, go cut this little patch, or start in on it. I hope it doesn't fit nowhere near all of it. I hope that little patch is at least a truckload, maybe a truckload and a half. But I think the corn is going to be a little better over there. I hope, but we'll find out. So I'm hoping to get into some beans this evening if Lord's willing and we can get there. So we'll see what happens. Beautiful day here in North Carolina. Beautiful. It's been a beautiful week or two. Prayers for all those that's in the mountains that had all the devastation from the flooding, and prayers for all those in Florida that's dealing with it too. It's been a rough year this year on the East Coast. I'm just blessed and thankful that we missed, the biggest majority of the damage from hurricanes. Mostly we just got rain, and we were finally drying up from that a little bit. But, well, we found a decent corn. You can tell the stature and the height of this corn is just way better, way taller than that over there. It's up to the railing over here on the combine. 230 bushel corn. See out here in the middle though, it gets shorter. I'll be full comb whenever it gets the truck weighed. Got my wife in the cab with me today. Hope my grandpa will make it at some point today. He hasn't got to ride shelling corn yet. He's probably gone to lunch. I'd say he'll make it at some point. But look how clean this corn is, considering it never got sprayed over the top. Like, there's hardly nothing there. And what is there has just started coming since the corn died down. Double crop beans over there. Before we had wheat this summer. Well guys, we got the combine full up there again. Finally got my grandpa in there. He got to ride with me a little bit. We're waiting on Coleman. So I'm gonna take the 30-20 here and our 10-foot house bush hog And bush hog somebody stalks a few minutes until Coleman gets back, and my wife is coming with lunch. So let's get a little stalks knocked down here while we wait. Eat some lunch, and then we got 6 more rows on this field here, and then we probably like about 2.5, 3 acres over there. Which that corn is yielding much better over there, so we're gonna be waiting on trucks again here in a little while. Got my other grandpa over here on the 4-wheeler riding around. That's my dad's dad. They own this property and I lease it from them. So we got the whole family here. Everybody's been here watching. Love it, y'all. What life's all about, family and friends. Engage my PTO here. Full truckload of the year for corn.
How many loads that make you?
6. But 2 of them wasn't 100% full. I guess you're right. Sorry for going again now. This stuff must have just completely died out. It's about 3 foot tall and yielding about how you would expect it. Overall though, corn harvest ain't been too bad considering how bad the drought we went through. Blessed for what we got. Once you get close to this end of the field. Combine full, almost, probably 100 bushels in there. I'll get the final numbers here very soon. But the monitor's showing 2,208 bushels off of this 20-acre farm, so it was pretty close to 110 bushel corn. Some places were really good, and some places were not really good. But we'll have the final tickets here before long, and we'll know for sure. Thanks for watching, y'all. See y'all in the next one.